Okay guys, welcome again. We're now going to solve for x and y. Okay, so here we have x plus y, which is 12, and x times y, which is 22. Okay, so we're going to start by writing. Okay, so let's say this is first equation. Okay, and this is second equation. Okay, so let's solve for equation number 1. Okay, so we have x plus y, which is 12. Okay, then we're going to find the value of y in this equation. So y will be equal to 12 minus x. Okay, then we're going to replace the value of y in this second equation, where we have x times y. Okay, then here we will get x times y, where the value of y is equal to 12 minus x, which is equal to 22. Okay, then x times 12, it is 12x. X times negative x, we get negative x squared, which is equal to 22. Okay, then we're going to move this 22 here. Okay, and we write by starting this negative x squared. So we'll get negative x squared plus this 12x, then minus this 22, because it moved from here and up to here. Okay, negative 22, which is equal to 0, because there is no any number remain here behind this sign equal. Okay, then we're going to multiply both sides by negative 1. So we get negative 1 times negative x squared plus 12x minus 22, which is equal to 0. Okay, then we're going to multiply this negative 1 inside. Okay, so we'll get negative 1 times negative x squared, we'll get positive x squared. Negative 1 times 12x, we get negative 12x. Negative 1 times negative 22, we get positive 22. Then it will be equal to 0 times negative 1, which is 0. Okay, so at this point we have quadratic equation. Okay, and quadratic equation, we use the formula called delta, where d equal to b squared minus 4ac. Okay, then here we have a, here we have b, and here we have c. Okay, then we're going to replace the value of these letters in this formula. Okay, so d will be equal to b squared, it's negative 12 squared minus 4 times 1. Okay, because here we have coefficient 1, then times 22. So c has the value of 22. Okay, so d will be equal to 12 squared, it is 144, because it is 12 times 12. So 4 times 1, we get 4, times 22, we get 8, 8. So negative 8, 8. Okay. Then d will be equal to 1, 4, 4 minus 8, 8. Okay. So here we get 16. Here we have 3. Then here we have 14. 14 minus 8, it's 6. Okay. Then here we have 3. Here we cancel this one. Then we remain with 0. And this, here we have 13 minus 8, which is 5. Okay. So we get 56. So d is equal to 56. So it's the value of d on this equation. Okay. So we're going to find x1 and x2. Okay. So we have negative b plus or minus square root of d of 2a. So x1 and x2. x1 will be equal to negative b plus square root of d, which is this one, divided by 2 times a. And x2 will be equal to negative b minus square root of d over 2 times a. Okay. So this d is this one. Okay. Then we're going to replace the value of these x's. Okay. So x1 will be equal to this negative 12 become positive because it's negative of this b times negative of 12, then plus square root of 56. Okay. Divide by 2 times 1. Okay. Because the a has the value of 1. Okay. Then negative times negative, it's positive. So x1 will be equal to 12 plus 56. So 56 does not have square root, but 4 times 2, it's 8. And 8 times 7, it's 56. Then we'll have 4 times 2 times 7. Then over 2. 2 times 1, it's 2. But here we have square root. Okay. Then we're going to find the square root of this number. Okay. So x1 will be equal to 12 plus square root of 4 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14 times square root of 14. Then over these 2. Okay. Then x1 is equal to 12 plus 2 times square root of 14 over 2. Okay. So then we will get x1, which is equal to 12 over 2 plus 2 times square root of 14 over 2. Okay. So we put bracket for us to make it easier to simplify. Okay. So x1 will be equal to 12 over 2, it's 6. Then plus this 2 will cancel this one, plus square root of 14. Okay. Then x2 will be equal to negative b minus square root of d over 2a. So it will be negative times negative 12 minus square root of 2 times square root of 14, okay? Because this is the value of d, okay? Then over 2 times a, okay? So x2 will be equal to this negative times this negative, it will be positive. It will be 12 minus 2 times square root of 14, okay, over 2 times 1. So it will be 12 over 2 minus 2 times square root of 14 over 2, okay? So this 2 will cancel this one, and this 12 will be simplified by this 2. Here we remain with 6, okay? Then x2 will be equal to 6 negative square root of 14, okay? This is the value of x2, okay? Then we have y, which is equal to 12 minus x, okay? Then we're going to replace the value of x, okay? So this comes from here, okay, where we began, okay? Then here we will have, after this one, this equation is the one which is here, okay? Then we're going to replace the value of x. So y will be equal to 12 minus 6 minus or plus square root of 14, okay? This is x1, we replace here, okay? Then y will be equal to 12, so this is y1, okay, minus 6 minus square root of 14, okay? Then y1 will be equal to 12 minus 6, it's 6, then negative square root of 14, okay? Then this is the value of y1, okay? So this is the value of y1, okay? So we're going to find y2. So y2 will be equal to 12 minus x. Then x2 is equal to 6 minus square root of 14, okay? Then y2 will be equal to 12 minus 6 minus square root of 14, okay? So y2 will be equal to 12 minus 6 plus square root of 14, okay? y2 will be equal to 6 plus square root of 14, okay? This is the value of y2, okay? And this is the value of x2. So the x1 is equal to this one, okay? So after get this one, we're going to replace these values in the equation, okay? So we're going to have x1 where x is equal to So from this equation, x plus y equal to 12. Okay, so we're going to replace the value of x and the value of y. Okay, so we're going to have this x is equal to this one. Okay, it will be equal to 6 plus square root of 14 plus y1 is equal to 6 minus square root of 14. Okay, so we'll write this one. It will be 6 plus square root of 14 plus 6 minus square root of 14. Okay, so this has positive and this has negative, so this will cancel this one. Okay, so we remain with, but here it is equal to 12. Okay, and here it's equal to 12. So here we'll get 6 plus 6, which is equal to 12, and 12 is equal to 12. So first it is verified. Okay, let's take a look on second equation. So second equation, we have x times y, which is equal to 22. Okay, then x2 and y2, the y2 is this one and x2 is this one. Okay, so we're going to replace the value, so it will be 6 negative square root of 14 times 6 plus square root of, no, it's negative, it's positive, plus square root of 14. Okay, then this one is the same of the formula, which is a plus b times a plus a minus b. So here we have negative and here we have positive. Okay, don't be confused. Okay, then this gives us a squared minus b squared minus b squared. Okay, then we'll have this one times this one times this one, so it will be 6 squared. So this 6 is this a, and this one is this one, and this b is this one, and this one is this one. So here a becomes a squared, so 6 will become 6 squared. Okay, then minus square root of 14 squared. Okay, then this 2 will cancel this square root. Okay, then we remain with this 6 squared minus 14, but it is equal to 22. Okay, even here it's equal to 22. Then we'll get 6 squared, it is 36, minus 14, it's equal to 22. So then the answer will be written here. So 22 from this 6 squared minus 14 is equal to this 22 of this problem, or this one. Okay, so guys, I think everything is clear now. Here we got 6 squared minus 14, which is 22, and this equation must be equal to 22, and we got 22, which is equal to 22. So hopefully you got something from this exercise. See you next.